Hey everyone, Ryan here, M&R Productions, and in today's video, there are some crazy LEGO deals for Black Friday 2022, and of course, on top of that, you can take some crazy deals and make them even crazier thanks to today's sponsor, Rakuten, who with the link in the top of the description down below, is offering a $40 cash back bonus with your first qualifying purchase of $40 or more, and I think they told me that runs through December 1st, so make sure you take advantage of that this Black Friday / Cyber Monday so you don't miss out on that. But we'll talk a little bit more about Rakuten later on. First up for deals on this Black Friday for LEGO is none other than mnrshop.com, where you can find 20% off custom UV printed minifigures, as well as 20% off some official LEGO foil packs not made available in America. These are like European exclusive. I've imported them and they are 20% off as well. And there's some other discounts throughout the site if you want to check that out. Now, moving on to Zavvi, who I've done a lot with here on the channel. They have made me my own page. I'll have linked down below as well. And I've kind of got some top picks on there for some of the deals for this Black Friday. I think the best deal you can get on a Millennium Falcon right now is going to be $650 through Zavvi. Their code BFFalcon is $670, but if you use code MNDARFalcon, it'll actually be $650, which is of course cheaper than what is being advertised there. They have some other good deals on things like the UCS R2-D2 for $190, which is about the cheapest you'll find it for. The Republic Gunship for $330. The ATT, if you use code MNRATTE, is $125. I think that's another excellent deal. I know in the UK, I believe on Amazon, they had it for like 80 something pounds. Unfortunately, Amazon in the US didn't put it on sale. So as of right now with Zavvi for $125, again, code MNRATTE, that's about the best deal you can get on one. Now Zavvi has some other really good deals, like on the Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle for $360, the Bulldozer for $360, and then I also wanted to highlight the Optimus Prime at $142. Also felt really, really good for that set. But moving on from Zavvi and on to Amazon with a set, of course, retiring very soon, the Mandalorian Starfighter. It's 20% off. Now, Kohl's had the best deal on this set. They had it for like $42, and then they were offering 30% Kohl's cash back. It was an insane deal on Kohl's. It has been long sold out though, so it looks like Amazon at 20% off is going to be the cheapest you can get this Mandalorian Starfighter, and it's not bad for $48. Unfortunately, you did miss the boat on the much cheaper deal. The Razor Crest is $98. This is one that I believe is also retiring, and if you're looking for this smaller Razor Crest and you didn't want the UCS one, this is something you absolutely should be taking advantage of. It's probably the cheapest price you will see on this set. $98 is fantastic for this thing. I mean, the minifigs definitely after a few years now don't feel as cool to me, but the ship itself is a fantastic display and play model for your collection, and it's not $600, and the Razor Crest is a little bit offside, but not $600 massive like the Razor Crest. So very good deal there on this Razor Crest. The next deal we have is on another retiring set, of course, with the Imperial Light Cruiser for $127. Might be the best price we see. It might get cheaper Cyber Monday. It's really hard to know with some of these things. Of course, it's always evolving, so make sure you follow me on Instagram. I'll post more deals on my Instagram story. So if you do want to stay as up to date as possible, I usually post links on my Instagram story, and occasionally I'll post on the YouTube community tab. So follow me, M&R Productions, on Instagram if you want to stay up to date on that. But the Imperial Light Cruiser for $127 is fantastic here. Of course, it's the only set with Moff Gideon thus far. It does also include the Fennec Shand with the helmet, which has been in the other set, but still very good here, $427. And I think it's just generally a very nice set. The Final Force Battle Pack for $24 is about the cheapest it's probably going to be. I don't think it's going to get any cheaper than this, unfortunately. There were some other $30 sets that dipped down to $20. This just wasn't one of them, which really sucks. I was really hopeful that this Black Friday would be the one that the Final Force really dipped down, but it looks like they're holding steady at 20% off. However, a little bit later on, I think there is an even better deal potentially for this one, so maybe Amazon isn't the move. The final great Amazon deal I have for you is this Harry Potter set for $12 with 4 figs, one of them being a golden Harry Potter. It just seems like a no-brainer if you're into Harry Potter at all, so that's not a bad one. Now we need to talk about today's sponsor, Rakuten, because the cashback gets kind of crazy here. All these LEGO Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are great and all, but you really aren't maximizing your savings unless you're using today's sponsor, Rakuten. I've been using Rakuten for over a year now to get some extra cash back myself when buying LEGO and other items for the channel, and I can confidently say that it's a great way to get some extra cash back in your pocket from things you would normally buy anyway. There's websites for Christmas gifts for your mother, there's websites for Christmas gifts for your father, and hopefully websites that will give me cash cash back when I buy a razor to get rid of my mustache. Now, on top of your typical cash back, Rakuten will also keep you up to date on the latest promo codes and sales going on your favorite websites, and they do this all for free. On top of all that, if you sign up today with the link in the description below, they're offering a $40 cashback bonus for your first qualifying purchase of $40 or more. It's a great thing to stack on top of the already existing Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals that we've been talking about, or it's something you can also just put on something that's not on sale, like the Lego Ambush on Ferrix. You can drop that one down to essentially $30 if you've been enjoying Andor like I have, or the Lego Inquisitor Scythe Transport set, which is still holding steady at $100 even. I haven't seen it on sale yet, so that would be a great one to get at $60 after your cash back. Now, this is just a little tip for Lego.com specifically. Usually it runs about 2.5% cash back on the normal non-UCS exclusive items. However, there's a bunch of times during the year where they'll kind of up the rate of cash back for different websites, and Lego.com is one of those, and a lot of times I've seen it get up to 10% cash back, and so you can stack that on top of the VIP points that you're getting from Lego.com and the promotional sets that you're getting on Lego.com to save even more money. So that's something that if you're smart with your purchases and really time it well, you can do really well on as well. Anyway, we got to get back to our Black Friday and Cyber Monday Lego deals. The link is in the description below to get your $40 sign-up bonus with your first qualifying purchase of $40 or more, so make sure you take advantage of that and all the great features that Rakuten has to offer. Let's get to it. So for Black Friday, Rakuten and Lego.com are offering 12% cash back. Now for Black Friday, Lego and Rakuten are offering 12% cash back, which is kind of insane. It's probably the highest you'll be able to see for Lego.com. Now that 12% cash back is only on kind of the normal sets. Anything that's like a direct to consumer, so like UCS, Razor Crest, UCS AT-AT, is only gonna end up netting you 3% cash back. So like I said, 12% applies to normal sets, which kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is. And so when you stack that Rakuten deal though with what Lego.com is going on right now, you can actually do really well for yourself. They've got a few promos depending on how much money you spend on Lego.com, and so you could take those promos, and if you get any real value from them, keep them for yourself. But of course, selling them is usually a really good route. You can recoup another $50, $100 depending on what the promos are and what they end up selling for. But you can do really well on Lego.com stacking that cash back with your VIP points, and then of course the promos and selling them later down the line, and you can really do well with that sort of thing. But Lego.com otherwise does have some decent sales. The Optimus Prime is only $10 more than what it costs on Zavvi, and when you consider the promos you get, it might be more worth it to go with Lego.com for the Optimus Prime. The Star Wars Advent Calendar is actually $31.49 on Lego, which is a fantastic deal to begin with. I think Target was actually selling for $28 and change, but a lot of stores are out of stock, and online I believe is out of stock, so it's very much your mileage may vary, but Lego.com currently does have the Advent Calendar in stock, and so if you stack that with the 12% cash back, that's going to be another $3 or so back into your pocket. So that brings it right in line with that $28 price tag. And again, if you're stacking that with, you know, more things to get promos, you're looking at more money off. It's just hard to know exactly what there. But the Lego.com Black Friday stuff this year actually surprisingly isn't terrible. They have some of the other advent calendars with really deep discounts as well, just depending on what it is. I don't know why specifically the Star Wars one is a better deal than the Marvel and Harry Potter one. I feel like this is one of the stronger Star Wars advent calendars they've done, but hey, maybe they're just feeling generous. I do have to take a moment to clown on Lego for increasing prices this year. They increased the Mandalorian helmet from $60 to $70. You know what one of their big Black Friday deals are? Oh, would you look at that? You can get $10 off the Mandalorian helmet. What a steal. I mean, that type of stuff is just absolute clownery and makes your company look sad. So yeah, Dark Trooper helmet, another one of those, although now it's $4 off that original retail price. So yeah, I would stay away from stuff like that. I mean, they have some really deep discounts on sets that nobody really wants, like Camp Now or the Fab 5 Loft. So if you're just looking for like parts with the 40% off there, plus I think for Fab 5 Loft, you get the 12% back. With the Camp Now, you'd only get 3%, but still some cash back there. And then your promos, again, you're doing pretty well on Lego.com. Now, tying this back into Rakuten again, they're offering 12% cash back on Target, and this includes toys. All throughout the year, Target.com has not included toys with Rakuten from what I've seen, and specifically for this Black Friday time period, it does include toys, excluding video games, but video games aren't a toy, they're video games, so I don't really know why it says that. Anyway, that means you can get 12% cash back on your Lego from Target, and of course, I would hope most people would have a red card because it's a free 5% off on anything you buy at Target. So you're effectively getting like 17% off, although with the way it stacks, it's like, I don't know, 16, 15%, whatever. But point being, you get a great cashback stack on top of the 5%. Plus, again, if you use the Rakuten link below and it's your first time using it, you'll get that $40 bonus cashback. So you can like just get a killer deal on something this holiday season from a store like Target with that extra, just with everything that stacks like that, plus the already existing sales on sets like Thor's Hammer for $80. That's a really good set that I was able to take a look at this year. The Ambush on Ferrix, I know I talked a little bit in my Rakuten ad, but that one is actually on sale now for $56, so 20% off, plus the 12% cash back, plus the 5% Target red card off. Like, sets like this can become kind of stupid cheap when you're able to stack things like this. We also have the AT-AT, and the AT-AT is one that Kohl's actually did have the best deal on. They had it for about $50 off, and then they were offering that 35-ish% Kohl's cash back, which is kind of dummy good. It brings you to about 500 and change for an AT-AT if you use the Kohl's cash. However, I believe it is sold out now, so you can't take advantage of that. But I was kind of looking around. There is Dirt Cheap, which is like a really regional store, but they had them for like $500 cash, so you don't even have to like worry about Kohl's cash and buying stuff with it to get your value out of it. You just get the money off straight up. But that store is very much a regional thing, and like your mileage is definitely going to vary even if you have the store near you. But unlike Lego.com, the cash back for Lego on websites like Target, I believe, is just straight up on anything. So it should be 12% back on that $850. Plus you get, again, that 5% with the red card, which already brings you down about $50. So you can do pretty well on a set like the AT-AT. It's not as good as the Kohl's deal and not as good as the Dirt Cheap deal, but it's certainly better than nothing. Same concept applies here for the Mos Eisley Cantina with a $400 retail price. It is one that you could go 50-50 with, like Lego.com with the 3% cash back and the promos. If you sell the promos after, you could end up saving even more money versus Target with the 5% red card versus the 5% VIP, obviously, and then the 12% cash back. It just kind of depends on how you want to swing it, but those are the two best ways to buy a Mos Eisley Cantina, is to stack it with Rakuten and then VIP. But those are going to be the two best ways to buy a Mos Eisley Cantina this holiday season. I have not seen any stores put it on sale. Certainly, though, if you guys see any deals that you want to point out, hit me up on the Instagram DMs, share it in the YouTube comments. You know, definitely get the word out there if there's some good deals, but I haven't seen this one anything better than retail price recently. Next up, the Daily Bugle, $50 off. I think this one was a price increase one, so it's kind of just back at retail. But again, at Target with that 12% cash back, and then, if, again, first time $40 bonus and $5 red card, like, you can stack things and, you know, essentially get this thing down well under $300, so not too bad there. Kind of an odd one out here, but I thought it was a pretty good deal for $200, plus, again, the cash back. The Technic Volvo Articulated Hauler Building Kit for kids who love construction toys, 42114. Seems like a pretty good set to me, just a really good deal to note, really. And then this is where I think you can do the best with the Firefirst Battle Pack. I think you cannot get this thing any cheaper right now than with the way Target is stacking things. So you get that 5% off with the red card, and then you get that 12% cash back with Rakuten, and that's about the cheapest way you can stack it to buy the 501st Battle Packs here at the end of its lifespan. So, you know, Amazon's decent, and you can order more at a time on Amazon. I think you can order up to 20 at a time versus the 3 at a time on Target. But if you want to take your time and order 3 at a time, or if you just want 3, whatever, or less, Target is definitely the way to go. Now, a few other rapid fire good deals at Target. The Avengers Endgame Final Battle, really love that for $56. The Boba Fett helmet set for $45, plus, again, the 5% and the cash back. Not too bad. I've seen this one in a lot of my stores and certainly seems to currently be available to ship to you. So for $45, I think that set is a steal. I might even pick a few up as investment sets. We also have the Scout Trooper for $40. Fantastic. Base plates for $9 are a really good deal. I should actually probably get a few of these actually while I'm thinking about it. But base plates for $9, plus, again, cash back. Then we have some of the better Target deals here. 33% off for Brothor's New Asgard lovely set, as well as the Armor's Mandalorian Forge. I think this one's retiring. I still don't love the helmet prints on the Armor or Mando for this set, but for $20, it's kind of a no-brainer. And now we get into Kohl's. They did early Black Friday deals this year, like a week or two ago, and a lot of the better deals definitely sold out over that time period, unfortunately. But there is kind of one deal remaining that I think is kind of worth it. For $12, the Duel on Mandalore set is just like, yeah, that's the price it probably should have been to begin with. with, right? 2 minifigs on a small build, like $12 seemed fair. 20 bucks a little much, so 12 bucks for that, plus you get your Kohl's Cash, whatever, and you know, not too bad for $12. The Bad Batch shuttle, I believe I had seen as low as $70 on Walmart, but it seems like all of those sorts of deals are long gone, and it looks like 80 bucks from Best Buy, who I believe has tons of other Lego for 20% off, but I think the one that I thought was most notable here that they had was the Bad Batch shuttle for 80 bucks. So if you're still looking for that one, as it's going to be heading off the shelves through the rest of the year, the time is probably now there. The Imperial shuttle was 40 bucks at Walmart.com. As you can see, 1,000 people bought it since yesterday, and it's of course now sold out. So for $40, that was a good deal. If you see it on your store shelves, you might be able to get it on a price match, or it might be that price in store, whatever. But 40 bucks for that one's definitely the best deal if you can find it or get someone to price match it. And I should mention here, Walmart is another store that is giving you 12% cash back on toys here, and they are usually about 1% throughout the year. So a huge uptick from what you would normally see here. And it looks like even the Lego Ideas Treehouse is going to be $175, so another fantastic deal with $75 off plus your cash back. You'd be doing pretty well. And then the final store I want to talk about for Black Friday is Costco. And I don't know if their deals are specifically because it's Black Friday, but they got deals. So these are mostly local store deals. You'll have to go into your store and see what they have. But I did see the Marvel pack for $80 at my store, which is really good considering the one set on its own is usually $90. And then the other deals that they had in store that you should really be checking out are the Obi-Wan versus Vader dual set. That one is 30 bucks at my local Costco, as well as Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter for $30. So you're looking at 40 to 50% off a lot of sets at Costco. You know, you just got to check it out. You got to see what your local stores have available in stock. But there are certainly some really good deals to be had if you have a Costco local to you and you've got a membership, or even if you don't have a membership, it might be worth getting one just to check it out, because there can be some really good stuff there all year round. So hopefully this video helped you save a ton of money on your Lego purchases this Black Friday. Make sure you use the affiliate links in the description below to make your purchases and help support the channel. The Rakuten sign up link is down there, mnrshop.com, Amazon affiliate link, and of course Zavvi affiliate links. So definitely take advantage of all the deals I was able to share with you in this one. If you were looking for any of these sets, these are probably some of the best prices, especially with those cashback stacks and 5% and promos that Lego.com is offering. Some of the best deals you'll probably ever be able to get with stuff like this. So it's looking like a really good weekend to pick up some really good deals on Lego sets. Again, if you guys see any great deals that I didn't highlight here, please drop them in the comments for others to take advantage of, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.